Well, hi, and welcome back to the channel. So this week we are heading west, almost to the New South Wales South Australian border, stopping one night in the town of Wagga before we move further west through a little town called Hay and the Hay Plains. Incredible countryside, really worth a visit out that way. We stopped overnight in a little town called Golgol, just short of Mildura on the New South Wales side of the border there, before heading up a dirt track road into Mungo National Park. We'll do a separate video on Mungo National Park, but then we drove a little bit further on, about 3 hours, up to the town of Menindee and Menindee Lake. Incredible country, unbelievable trip. Let's get into it. So when you turn in towards Mungo National Park from the Mildura area there, you're presented with this type of road. So it's a dirt track road, some corrugations. I think we possibly kind of got lucky because it looked like it had been recently graded. Some of the roads had been flooded because there had been quite a lot of rain just up until the trip when we went. But generally the roads were really in pretty good condition. In fact, we had a bit of a convoy of maybe half a dozen vehicles. Some of the hardcore Australian photography masters were on this trip with us, and which made it really enjoyable. And some of the guys had two-wheel drive vehicles and made it just fine. But four-wheel drive's recommended for this kind of trip, and you can see the roads were in really pretty good condition. Okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so we've just arrived in Menindee, far west New South Wales, and we're standing at the edge of Menindee Lake, which my understanding is right now is about 105% full. Very unusual for the lake, and it's very, very full, as you can imagine. Which means, of course, that a lot of these trees along the edge of the lake are partially submerged. We're here at sunset. So we're facing the west, and we've got a very, very calm lake. To make it even more calm, I've got a 6-stop ND filter in front of the lens as well. So what I'm trying to do here is just flatten out the water a little bit and try and get some reflections of this tree. I've set the camera up so we've got these two little branches in front, left and right of the tree, and I've got the tree dead center in the shot. The sun is going down right behind the tree, but I'm not sure we're going to get some color tonight, which would be a real shame because it's an amazing scene. We might have to come back here. So settings right now are 20 seconds with this 6-stop ND filter. I'm at f9, ISO 50. Let's check the shot out. Here we go. So I've just moved a little bit further along the shore here, and there's this beautiful tree sitting out in the water there, just semi-submerged in the lake. I've got a 30-second shot now, so I've got f9, I've got 30 seconds, and we're sitting at ISO 50. A little bit of colour in the sky because the sun's just now gone over the horizon, so the high clouds just catching that beautiful pink colour. Okay, this shot's just about cooked. Let's go and check this one out. And then for the last shot, what I'm going to do is a portrait style shot. We've got this lovely little curve of the sand here with some of just the reeds that have just washed up here. So quite a nice looking curve, takes you into the tree, tiny bit of pink in the sky behind it. And I've got, what I've done is I've taken the the 6-stop ND filter off now. So I'm only at 1.6 seconds. I've got f10 and I'm at ISO 50. Let's check this one out. Well, that's it. We're done for the night. Sun's well down now. Menindee Lake. It's probably a 12-hour drive from Sydney. It was about a 3.5-hour bone-shaking drive from Mungo on the internal roads, which were actually pretty good quality. So we did Mungo National Park yesterday, as you may have seen already, and then Menindee tonight. We're here for 2 days, so we're going to try and get a lot more of this type of shot and do a couple of sunrises, a couple of sunsets, and see what we get. Anyway, if you like the shots, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.